Welcome to the Misfit One Lifestyles with Elizabeth Colin. She will awaken and connect with your Misfit One. Are you tired of the ups and downs in your life? Are you ready to live a healthy lifestyle once and for all? We are talking about all aspects of your life. Being fit is not just physical, it's also your mind and soul. Learn how to take steps in your life to move towards your goals. Elizabeth's goal is for everyone listening to the sound of her voice to get fit. Let's get focused, let's get intentional, and let's transform. Now here's your host, Elizabeth Colin.
Guys, I hope that you are sitting down, got yourself some tea, because today I am talking to the one and only Elise Neal. How you doing, girl?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I am great. You look beautiful.
Girl, thank you. It's my quarantine look for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And speaking of quarantine, how you doing in the quarantine?
You know, most days I'm doing really, really well. As a performer, as an actor, you're used to being in the house. So I'm okay with that because, it's usually like auditions, stuff I got to prepare for. But I will admit that now that we are here in LA, like month 3.
Right.
I'm going a little stir crazy. I was fine for a while, but now I'm like,
well, you know what? That's so awesome you say that, because a lot of the other actors are like, well, because we acting all the time, we got to be going all the time, we're going all the time. But you said the complete opposite, which is, I would see that too. Like staying at home, studying your script, getting your craft together. That makes sense to me.
yeah, here's my thing. And then that's the one thing you'll find out about me the more we get to know each other. I'm so like, hey, live and let live type of person.
Yeah.
And everybody's experience is different. And I think it's also because, I'm a very active person. I've spent so many years being either a dancer and performing on Broadway. I was a cheerleader when I was in high school. I'm just an active person by nature.
Right.
So sitting still for me for months on end is like, yeah.
I'm with you. I know. I'm like this, because what's so crazy about it is I am a homebody. Like my daughter told me, you're the only one who's so happy about this quarantine. But like you said, after 3 months or so, you start thinking, okay, like.
It's cool. It was cool. It was cool at first. Like I said, it was cool. I cleaned the closet. I did a lot of cool stuff, but I'm always, as you know, like I'm always doing my little workouts. I'm always sharing. I'm always doing lives to help people get fit. I'm active all the time.
Right,
Whether we have quarantine or not, I'm just active. But I can't shop. I can't hang out with my peoples in person.
Right.
Those type of things are starting to get to me.
Yeah, I agree. That's me too. I wish I could say I can't shop because Amazon is on fire at my house.
See, that's okay. As you can see from how long it took me, we had problems, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. It was me. I had problems. I'll just keep it real. It was me. I had a problem with Zoom call. We were having a problem, but I figured it out. But see, that's the thing about me. And that's a good thing. I'm so not that Amazon girl. I'm not that online shopper. I am let me feel it. Let me see the options. Let me see that one. Let me see. It's a different color over there. Okay, let me try. I want to see, I want to feel, I want to go. I want to make sure it's going to fit. I don't want to have to return things 5,000 times. I'm that girl.
Yeah, I love it. My best friend is like that too. She has to feel it. Like I'm real good. Like all I need is my measurements. I never have to return nothing back. I'm like a measurement queen. Like, oh, this is the measurement for this. That's how I shop for Amazon.
Wow.
You just put in the measurements. Never have to turn anything back. Never.
But
because
see, all places don't have the same sizes.
correct, but every site has on there your size, the size chart. So
Yeah.
don't look at small, medium, or large. Go to the size chart because everybody has a different
She's
small.
into it. She is into it. Yeah, I gotta see it, feel it. I want to know. I don't even want to have
Yeah. I love it though because I'm a lazy shopper. I am like one tick away from a boy. Like I'm not a shopper. Like I don't want to go in there and look around. I'm like, nope, I know what I want. I'm in and I'm out. So, that's why my experience is different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say that's the issue because I like to shop. I'm such a
Like,
girly girl. I need my options. I want to go to all the stores. I want to put everything on hold and then go back to every single store. I'm that girl. I'm that girl in the mall.
that's so fun though. That's fun. You got to be that person. And it shows you are, look, so talented at everything that you do, right? So I'm sure that shopping is no exception. I know you got your skills all lined up. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this.
Maybe that has to do with it. I'm so detail, or I am very detail oriented. I'm very detail oriented as an individual, and just even in doing a movie, preparing, prepping. Even when I do cook, because I don't cook a lot, I like to put all my. And you know what? That's it, because I am all about the details. So
yeah.
yeah, so I don't want to have the quick satisfaction of doing the Amazon when there could be something else out there.
Right. I'm missing something. And that's so cool because, you are still, we talked about this before, you look the exact same.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
but thanks.
But I'm not going to lie. I cannot tell a lie. I'm telling you, I went back again because I was like blown away. Went back and like, nope, she looks the exact same. And so you take care of yourself.
Yes.
How do you do that?
It's just really, she said, how do you do that?
How?
First of all, I would be doing a disservice if I didn't just shout out my parents, because clearly, my mother, my grandmother, even my dad, really, they all had like impeccable skin. So my family runs in the family having good skin. So there's that. But I think it's one of the things where I think it's one of those things because it's just been a part of my life, taking care of myself as a performer. So that's the thing, performer first before actress. It's always been a part of my life. When you are, what should I say, as I was in New York City, I was a chorus girl. They call it chorus girl when you have the Broadway shows and all the people you see behind them going da 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 and tapping and singing one note and doing all that stuff. That was my life for many, many years. So I've always been in some form of entertainment, and I think the blessing in being a performer first on that type of stage is, it's not about having 5 different hairstylists and makeup people and all of that stuff. They bring one person in for your first week of performances, and you are on your own after that. They come in, they show you what to do every single day. This is the makeup. This is what you need to do. This is how you take care of that wig. This is how you do everything. You got it. We're going to be here for the week. You got it. You know what to do? Okay, we're gone.
I would be in panic. They'd be like, no, ma'am, we did not tell you to do that. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So that's right. That's amazing
But I learned a lot with that. I learned a lot of different things, different tips, how to take care of things myself. I learned that a lot in that experience. And then brought that with me in my life, because that was when I was like 20, 22, like 22 to like almost like 27 was when I was living in New York, doing musicals, traveling the world, doing like, you know, revivals of different musicals and stuff like that.
Now that's awesome. A lot of people don't know that about you. They do not, they only see you as an actress.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Your girl can dance. I still can dance. I mean, I can't do it like I used to without maybe a lot of being gay, you know. But
one,
yes, I can still cut a rug.
yes, you can. Look, I did a workout with you. I already know you are amazing. I'm like, she jumping around and jumping and jump. I'm like, oh Lord, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be active. I think it's one of the things that I definitely believe in. You know, it's you have to keep moving. You have to keep your body energetic. If you become a person who's defeatist in life, if you become a person that is, oh my God, I'm getting older, I shouldn't try to, you know, do 50 push-ups. Why not? You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
oh, I'm getting too old. I shouldn't, you know, and even like as women, I say this, you know, oh, I'm too old and I shouldn't put on a nice dress and have a good time. Why not? Because you become a certain age, you're not supposed to enjoy things anymore. I don't understand that mentality.
Right,
You
right.
know,
And
we all love music. Clearly, the verses has told us, you know, getting older does not stop the music. Getting older does not make us not want to appreciate great things. Like, you know, everybody from closer to my demographic appreciating the music in this quarantine, appreciating those things that remind us of those times. So life to me is about trying to be the best that you can be for yourself first, you
right.
know, and then with that and with the joy that you can try to bring out within yourself, bringing that along and hopefully that light will shine on others. That's really how I live my life.
I love that. I love that you say that because we see that in you. You assume that you are so vibrant, right? And I love the fact how you said like the focus came in way back when. And you didn't just start on this journey. And that also shows.
Yeah, I
You know
think so.
what I'm saying? I think that's important. So when you said back in the day when you was doing your dancing and stuff to what you are today, not only do you stay physically fit, what about mentally? Like how do you start your days?
Well, some days are different, but right now we know we're in quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we lightweight touched on it. You know, I definitely wake up first of all, and actually I still have some right here. Is this?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
this is this is always with me. Everybody that's listening, this
Water.
right here,
H2O, baby.
best friend,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
best friend in life, really. It's
Yeah.
you. I wake up in the morning. I have a whole thing of water. Then I get out of the bed. I always put one beside me before I go to sleep.
Me
And
too.
do you?
I really do too. Every night. And if I forget it, and I don't care how sleepy I am, like if if you get in bed and all this stuff, and I realize, oh man, I'm out water. I'll get up and go get it.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Or I'll just come right downstairs and go straight to grab one. You
Yeah.
know, you have to kind of hydrate, as they say, hydrate your life because, you know, it helps with your joints. It helps with your skin for sure. It
Uh-huh.
helps with your digestion. It just helps.
Yeah.
Helps with your skin. It's for show. It's for show helps with your skin.
Right, right. And your focus, people don't realize that, it helps with you to stay focused. So you don't have that groggy mind and all that. A lot of times you just need water. Just drink a little water. It's what they call the anti-aging, right? It boosts your immune system. And so even right now, in these quarantine times, you should be chugging that water. I know a lot of people are chugging wine,
Yeah, a lot of people are definitely getting wasted. A lot of my friends are like, oh my God. But you know, that's funny. That's one thing I never really started. We didn't talk about that before. I'm not a drinker.
You don't drink at all?
I'll tell you what had happened.
What had happened, girl? Tell us why.
So what had happened is, okay, so if we haven't really didn't talk. Okay, so I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes.
Raised. That's where I'm from. Got my full scholarship, dance scholarship, and dance major out of Overton High School in Memphis, Tennessee. So first time I ever really moved away from home, been around a lot of different people, was when I went to college. So I went to college in Philadelphia, PCPA, which is now University of the Arts in Philadelphia. And dance scholarship, first class in the morning, 8 o'clock or so in the morning, was ballet. Wow. So I had tons of roommates who were also maybe some in the business of some type. But I would go to ballet in the morning, which is my first class in the morning, and see, no offense to anyone, but I'm broadening my horizons with different types of people. Some of the people who went to the school were extremely wealthy, some not, but I'm seeing people in my ballet class in the morning. We're doing the pirouettes, we're doing whatever the teacher's telling us. And some of these girls have been partying and they just are throwing up on the breaks because, they're drunk, or they were at Temple University was our place to go because it was close to party. Or so they partied the night before. So now they can't really function well in class. Mm-hmm. All I'm thinking is my parents gonna kick my ass if I mess this up. But they ain't got no money for me to, you know what I'm saying? This is my thought process.
Amen.
And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna start drinking. Because even when I was in, before, that really wasn't really our household. Like my dad drank a little bit, but that really wasn't our household. Right. So this was really me seeing people like people my age, like really just chug. Like I had never really experienced that. I mean, I was sheltered. I'm gonna keep it real. I was sheltered, or right. I was dancing somewhere at a dance thing or cheerleading thing or whatever. I was, that wasn't my lifestyle. Right. So to see that, like, that was the first time I've seen people like, beer pong and all that stuff. I didn't even know what that meant. See? So, but these girls would show up in class and could barely even function and throw up or whatever. And I was like, nope.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna
let that. Then I would go to the parties and have a great time. And I would just be dancing and partying and dancing and turning up and dancing. And I said, this is me. This is where I live, right here. This little area right here of partying and dancing. This is me. I'm not going to even partake. And so I never kind of started when I was in college, but that's kind of when you kind of get used to your alcohol take lifestyle. And I just never started when I was in college. And then it just was like, why start?
Right. I love that.
But I like, my birthday, I'm very much a champagne girl. That champagne gets popping at my birthdays or a celebration. But right. I'm not a big drink. I don't drink.
That is so funny because very similar. Like I don't like to be out of control. Okay. I've always been an athlete, so I'm not going.
Athlete?
Girl, I did them all. I was track, volleyball, basketball, baseball. I did every season. I was on some team. You're right. When the seasons change, I was on that team.
Hey, okay.
I got my discipline from sports, and then I didn't drink. I mean, it just wasn't, and not that I can't say it wasn't around me, because it was around me, because I had older brothers and sisters, but I just didn't like, what it was. I started drinking at 38. And that was a long time ago. Look, that was a long time ago. But I still can't get like, I think you got a great point. In college is where you learn your skills of drinking. And I
Yeah.
didn't have that because I was an athlete. So I didn't have time for all that. Like I had to be on my game. So I never learned to. What happened?
What is that?
Oh, I
I
don't know.
was she.
Oh, is it that time? Girl, yes. Hold on.
What just happened here?
So I told you that you could use my stuff. I have a client at 5. And so she
Oh.
logged in. Hold on one second though. I'm gonna have her log out. This is live.
Welcome to the live. Okay, we all figured it out. That was funny. It was funny. I was like, oh.
He was like, huh?
I was about to be like, hey, welcome to the chat. And welcome to the
I know. Today is the day. What the great thing is we can edit all this out.
Girl, it's fine. I think I like stuff like that. I think it adds to it. It's fun.
I do too. I was like, oh, okay, we gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's listen, if I'm watching like I watch The View a lot of the time, and it happens on The View, it can happen to us. Things get messed up. I can't be mad. That's a whole big production with ABC types of funds and stuff, and they definitely have problems. We're all figuring it out. It's all good.
All right, I just texted her. She gonna log out. But
I love it.
I know, girl. I'm telling you, I should probably have one, but I don't have a password. Okay, cool, she got it. But what's so crazy is I never learned how to drink like that. I think one time I was young and I got drunk, but I thought I was drinking lemonade, because it said iced tea. No, what is it? Long Island iced tea.
Long Island, yes.
Okay,
yes.
So I thought that was iced tea. Girl, I've been sneaking out, trying to go dance, all the wrong stuff. Had the most horrible experience. So I swore if I live through this, dear God, I will not drink again.
That's funny.
So of course that lasted until I was 38. And I was like, okay, I'll have a little wine. But like you said, it's something that you have to learn,
Yeah. I think we both just kind of made a really good point about something, not really what we're really touching on, but having a passion in life, something that, I'm blessed with the fact that I've loved being in entertainment since, I first started. I started as a dancer at 6 when my mom first took me to dance class because I begged her to. You were doing sports and stuff first, but you really wanted that, and you have that passion, you have that discipline. I think there is something to be said for individuals who find a passion in life, and finding the passion in life takes you to different places. So I think that is a great message for young girls and young guys. Like when you are figuring it out, in high school and trying out new things or trying out things that may become what you become in life as work. Try to find those things that you're passionate about to take you to your next levels of life. Because listen, everything, especially with this pandemic, has showed us nothing is promised.
Amen.
But what is promised for people who have passion is that we never not love the journey.
Amen. I love how you say that.
Yeah. You have to love the journey of your life. And that means, like I said, life is still going to be life. It's going to be bumps. It's going to be bruises. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. But if you love the life that you have designed for yourself, that is so much better than not liking it. Going to work and not liking the job and all that stuff.
Oh, that's miserable. What's so crazy is that's exactly my whole platform, fit, focus, intentional, and transforming. Because when you stay focused on something, you can accomplish anything. You can accomplish it. And then once you have your focus, then you start moving with intention. Like, okay, Your intention was, I'm not going to be that one throwing up in this classroom.
I'll never forget that.
See? And you moved with intentions from that moment forward. Isn't that crazy how that works?
It is. It is. And what's crazy is it's also simplistic. You know, it really can be that simple to make a decision to go left or go right.
Right.
You know, and it can really be that easy sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it can be just that simple. I'm not going to do this because I see the destruction over here. Right. Oh, I preach it.
Okay, girl. I'm like, yes.
So
yes.
You know what? Because sometimes it's just like that. It's just you can usually see the wrong path. And I'm talking to myself right now too. I can usually see that this is not the right way. I may still be tempted to go that way.
Right.
But you know what? It's all about our life choices.
You know, I love that you say that because I look at life like a ping pong. Remember the ping pong games, the ping pong machines back there?
Right.
Yeah, you have the ball and you know where you want to go, but then you get hit this way, you get bounced to the left, you bounce to the right. But if you know that your target is right there, I don't care what bounces you to the left or bounces you to the right, you get back on track and you move forward. And that's how you said it exactly the way that a lot of people need to hear it, because a lot of times people over complicate it.
Right.
And I think you got it because they overcomplicate it because they're trying to straddle the fence.
Right. I'm so not a straddle the fence type of person. Girl, are you?
No.
I don't want to straddle the fence. I want to go all the way this way, or I want to go all the way that way, or I want to be left alone.
Or not at all. Exactly. I was just supposed to say, or not at all. I'm either all in or all out. Like, I'm never going to be halfway doing something. Isn't that crazy?
No. It's you know what, and you know, and if our conversation is about like, you know, how do I do what I do? I'm telling you, being like that, I sleep good at night. I think that's the thing. Making decisions that you can sleep good at night. Like, you don't want to be making decisions that you know are harmful to yourself. You know that you just are just in turmoil with your decisions and your thoughts and your mind. That is going to stress you out, and that's going to show on you as well. Yeah. Like, life is supposed to be, and people, I'll say this, people do criticize me sometimes because they be like, well, why did you not say anything about this or that? Or why do you just post working out? Or why do you just do this or that? Or why does it seem like, you know, you're being light? Well, that is kind of how I live my life. It's not a joke. It's not a facade. It's not anything other than also me trying to shed light and love and energy of fun to you and the world and the universe when there is so much dark going on.
Yes.
When there's so many other paths of things not going well. When there's so much else information that is negative, or I will say it, you know, platforms that are negative.
Yes.
Think it's cool to be negative, or think it's titillating to give all that tea but constant, because let's keep it real. You're like, I like something funny and then ha ha ha, and they said that and that's okay, but I'm gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? I don't live every single day to want to concentrate on negative situations.
Correct. I love that because, you know, I get that same thing too. And my husband used to always tell me, you live in la la land. You just living in la la land. And then I would say, okay, fine. I live in la la land. You are more than welcome to come here with me in la la land
right now,
but you're not pulling me out.
That's right.
So I don't care. Like I get the same thing. And I think, you know, if people don't know, we met prior in a different interview and I felt such a kinship with you.
We did, yes.
I really do. We are so similar. I admire you because, and again, maybe because you're so similar to me, like, oh, I like her.
That part. And I was the same. I was like, oh, girl, I like her. She's a really kind of person. I would love to get to know her better. And, you know, and hence here we are with the podcast. But, girl, we're going to talk. We're going to talk after this, too.
Of course, because we got so much to talk about. I mean, I look at you and I admire how you putting stuff out, because we do need to hear that. I need to hear it. I do it for me. I need to hear it because I know that we get all kind. I can't watch the news constantly. I can't do that.
Right. No.
I can't. It gets in my spirit. So if bad stuff can get in our spirit, so can the good stuff. Exactly.
So that's why I will continue, and I know you will too. That's me. Yes, you're gonna get all this workout because the one person who sends me the DM and says thank you, that you know I started watching some of your videos and it inspired me to get fit for my 40th birthday. I get a lot of that. Or you inspired me to just take a walk, because I was talking about that the other day. You know, that's why I'm gonna do it, because everybody is listening.
Right.
It takes some people longer to appreciate the love and the joy and those things, but they hear it and they know they need to get out of the sunken place.
Right. And you know, and there's people who like the sunken place. That's cool.
That's fine. That's fine.
But I'm not going to the sunken place. I'm going to
try my best. I'm trying my best, you know, and so far me not going in the sunken place is going all right.
Right. And because it's, you know, to be real, we all have our ups and down days. That's
exactly.
But that's also why I work out. How about part? Does it help you when you work out mentally?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the biggest thing that, you know, everyone is under a lot of stress, and that's me as well. You know, we're all under the stress of dealing with COVID-19, business-wise, personally, not being able to see friends, and just the stress of a huge disease that we're still probably 2 years away from a vaccine, child. We're still trying to work and shop and do everything and wear masks and do, you know, so it's stressful. So yes, I worked out this morning. I try to work out every single day. Why? Because you want to break a sweat. You want to just get your endorphins going. You want to just try to clear your head. And I think that's one of the things that people get confused about the workout. The workout, y'all, is mental first. But the benefit is that you're going to be fine.
Hey now, she said it. She said it.
The workout is mental. It's mental. It's mentally charging you. It's mentally getting you stronger. And again, the end result is you could be fine. So why not do it? Why not do that for yourself? You can feel better. Maybe you wouldn't have as many arguments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like in your households. Think of working out is just a great foundation. And I know a lot of couples that work out together and they seem to really get along better because they understand that foundation of just breaking the sweat, spending some time together just to do something healthy. You know, is sometimes a more fun, a more relaxed household.
Right. That's the truth. I always tell people I work out for the mental part of it and also for what it does for my insides, right? I call being fine a side effect. It's a good side effect.
Right.
But it's just a side effect. It's a side effect.
It's a side effect. It really is the second element of the workout. But, you know, I think it's also because we enjoy it. They think, yeah, we just enjoy it. I don't like to do it. Well, guess what? You probably should do it when you don't like to do it because that's going to help you mentally and your physical health. It's going to help you. It's going to de-stress you. It's going to make you less negative. You're going to have more endorphins. Right. So just get with it. It's fun over here.
Don't fight it. Yeah. I just love you. I really do. I was telling my husband about you because it's so many times that I talk to people and do that thing, and I love what I do. But it's very rare that I talk to someone that I go, ooh, I really like her. Like, she's so cool, right? And
It's
so,
same. It's same. I was like, girl, I like you. I like your energy. I like your vibe. We should definitely hook up more.
absolutely, girl. We're going to get some workouts on live. I'm ready, because that workout was so much fun, and it was so just fun. Like, people say, you like working out. Yeah, I like it because it's fun. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, I
So,
always make the fitness fun. And again, that goes to the, you know what, this actually, well, obviously makes sense to me, but it'll make sense to the viewers. Like, I just said it. I was a dancer first. I was living in New York when, all the dope, I was doing a lot of musicals. Like, if you look at any musical, go to YouTube, y'all, if y'all really want to kiki. I was in Vanessa Williams' Work to View video. I was in, what was I just posting about? Father MC. All you want from me was a one night stand. No, baby, I'm all in that video. I did tons of music videos when I was living in New York, being a dancer. And, I think it has to be fun. The workout and me putting songs to my workouts like we did in our workout together, that is me. That is what makes me get it put moving. I want to put, push it and have some salt and pepper in my like squats or something. Like,
yes.
I love to incorporate music into the workout. It's part of me. It's part of what gets me moving. And
Right.
I know when people see me doing the music, they like it. They like it because that's what I like.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's so crazy is, when did you shift over? You were a dancer. When did you make that change to an actress?
I think someone asked me when I was living in New York. Okay, so the journey was definitely the dancer for years. And then I started doing a lot of commercials. Like back in the 90s, there was a lot of dance commercials. So, you were holding the soap and you were doing whatever you were doing and dancing and partying or whatever. And I did this one. I mean, I don't even think they exist anymore. Something called Favor shoes. Back in the day, yes, yes. See, this is when I show my age, and I'm okay with that. But
No,
yeah, there was a Favor shoe company, and it'd be like, "You'll go far in Favor." Like, it was like, but they were really big at the time, especially on the East Coast. So I used to do a lot of Favor commercials, and we would just be dancing and stuff. So somewhere around there, somebody was like, "Girl, you're fun, you're funny, you really have such a great commercial look and everything. You should try being an actress." And I remember it so clearly because I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. This is the dream that I wanted for my life. I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be in musicals. I wanted to do all of this stuff. And I'm living that dream now and
right.
having that success in New York. And I think yes, I did. I took a commercial workshop for like a weekend just to see what it was like.
Yes.
And I was horrible. Like, I was horrible. I was really hating it. I was like, how do you convey an emotion with my face? Like, I don't know nothing about that. Like, I need to be over here and dancing and kicking. Like, I don't do that. I don't know how to do that. But that's what intrigued me, because I was bad at it, because I did not understand how you convey an emotion with silence.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this would be interesting to try to figure out. So then it became something that I was so intrigued with, controlling those emotions and making them bubble from the inside and letting the world see that emotion through my expression in my face, not my body.
Wow.
That's when I kind of fell in love with that process. And let's see. So then I used to do a lot of theater because, New York is all about theater training and making sure you understand the stage. And then I decided to move out to LA for a summer. I had some dancer friends that were moving out to LA for the summer. So we all hung out together. Sorry about my phone. We all hung out together and, I stayed with some friends and it was amazing. And I fell in love with it. Then I decided to go to the College of Performing Art. Academy of Dramatic Art.
Okay.
When I first moved to LA, I went to the Academy of Dramatic Art, so I could really understand the process. And the rest is history. Matter of fact, when I went to the summer program for the Academy of Dramatic Art that summer here in LA with my friends, I ended up after the Academy booking a soap opera out in LA.
What?
But what's funny is that I had to move completely back to New York because at the time that's where all the soap operas was. So that was my first like on-screen big job, was a year contract on a soap opera out in New York called Loving, that doesn't even exist anymore.
That is crazy. And then when you were doing that soap opera, did you say, yeah, this is it? This is what I want to do?
Yeah, it was like this is a new way to express myself in the business. It was more so a different form of expression. What's crazy though, I never thought one would take over the other, that people wouldn't even know that I was a dancer for so many years. Right. And that's my bad too. That is my bad too, because I was working so much as an actress that I wasn't shoving it back into people's faces. Hey, I can dance too. Hey, I'm a really good dancer. Like I wasn't doing that work that I know I should have done. Now I know that. But yeah, I never expected one to take over.
And it's crazy because I wouldn't have never known that. No, I wouldn't have known that. All I know you as an actress. And so, but it makes perfect sense when you say that. I'm like, of course she did. Of course she was a dancer because of your body and the discipline and all of those things. It makes sense. I mean, girl, you have really, really made my day. Thank you so much for coming on with us.
You're welcome. We made it.
We did it. And I saw your tenacity and your grit and your determination at the beginning of this call. I saw it. I'm like, no, we got this. I'm like, we got it. We can do it. And you here.
And we here. And we'll do it again. And have a great day.
You too. You are the best. I mean, how can we stay in touch with you? What's going on? You got any projects?
Oh, yes. Thank you for saying that, because I forgot. Okay, so 2 things I just want to say. Definitely follow me on Instagram. It's verified at Elise Neal. Okay. But guys, I started a YouTube and, I'm using my YouTube. So I started it, but I never used it. So yeah, come on there. It's, it's my name, at Elise Neal on YouTube. And, you can get your fitness and health, but I also, starting actually this week, I'm starting like a whole program of talking about the entertainment business and how do you get involved in the entertainment business, and tools that I know now that can help you not only get started, but understand it in a nice way. So definitely follow me on my YouTube, Elise Neal. And hey, Instagram, Twitter is my name too. It's all Elise Neal.
Girl, you have really brightened my day. Thank you so much. We'll definitely stay in touch. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you up in a minute. Phone show. And guys, if you haven't checked her out lately, I want you to go back to, because I'm telling you, she looked the exact same. Go back to them pictures and tell me if I'm lying. And not. Till then, you guys, stay fit. We'll see you next week.